hate football. Is that good for your business? For Messi, it was very good. For Ronaldo, it was very good. They made billions of dollars. The ROI of a football for those human beings was a lot. For me, I played 2 weekends ago and I hurt my hamstring. That was a negative ROI. That is the same for everything we're going to talk about to close this out. The following platforms in Brazil have huge opportunities for business growth, but you may do well with it or you may not do well with it. It is based on your skill on how you pick the influencers, what you're looking for the influencers to do, the direction you've given the influencers to do what you want to do. And the same is true for the content you make on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Snapchat, on Pinterest. Every one of the top 10 platforms in the world are an incredible opportunity for many people here. The problem is, if you think back to the other things you've done, email marketing, affiliate, Google AdWords, it didn't do well at first either, potentially, because you didn't know what you were doing. The key here is to leave this conference understanding that you have to put in the work to actually be good at the craft. Let me give you some things to think about tactically to be good at the craft. How many people here post every day on social media? Raise your hands. Every day on social media, raise your hands. Higher, please. How many people here do not post on social media at all? Raise your hands. John. Paolo, get up here. Get up here. Get up here. Let's clap it up for this pioneer. This is a very amazing man. In 2023, he does not post on social media at all. We must clap for him. Louder. You can speak in Portuguese. Tell them in Portuguese why you do not post.
Eu tenho uma imensa preguiça.
Lazy. Is that true? You believe that? You don't give a fuck. To me, anyone who has hit the highest level of happiness, to me, the highest level of happiness is I don't give a fuck. As much as I want to tell him what's good about this and what's good about that, this wonderful bearded man has achieved the highest level of humanity. We must give him a standing ovation. He doesn't give a fuck. Stand up and clap up. I almost feel like my talk should be done now. For the rest of you who have not achieved the final stage of humanity and still give some fucks, I'm really, really passionate about a couple things. One is self-awareness. I didn't know where that gentleman was going to go with his answer. He went to my favorite place. But one of the things I recognize today is when I sit here and say to all of you, regardless of what you do, B2B SaaS, small company, big company, creator, entrepreneur, real estate, selling courses, I don't know what you do. What I do know is that it's inconceivable, whether LinkedIn or YouTube Shorts, Facebook or Instagram, that those platforms that are free are not the best use of your time to get good at and put a lot of effort towards, including hiring people and spending money on it, because it's free to distribute it. It's not free to make it unless you do it yourself, and your time is not free, right? As I sit here and not knowing what that gentleman was going to say, I do think there's a starting point to the journey that I want to push all of you to make more of, which is self-awareness. Not everybody in this hall, in this conference, should be making videos